Alright, welcome back everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Rudy Alpha Investments today. Sorry, I just woke up. Voice is still clearing up here. We just woke up, trying to say an early day here. A lot of eBay packages, a lot of people shipping things, selling stuff, all kinds of activity. But this was interesting. you guys got to check this out. I thought I had gotten scammed on this eBay purchase because I opened it. There was a block of... I was like, this is supposed to be a Library of Alexandria. Did I legitimately just get scammed? Anyways, I did not get scammed. It turns out the gentleman taped the card to the block of wood to prevent it from getting damaged or bent in transit. I have never seen that before. Legitimately, this is the hardest, biggest piece of wood I have probably ever seen. I mean, that is a big, hard piece of wood. All right, fine, 1 giggity. Anyway, so I'm going to share what's going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Going to make sure we share the collection purchases and everything going on. We got some raw card purchasing. We got some graded card purchasing. We got everyone's most hated flesh and blood single card purchasing. And we got to talk about some Pokemon stuff. So we got all kinds of crap to talk about today. So first, we're going to start the video off, put it on this nice little Keep That Beautiful Lady show. Put it over here on Mr. Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my. So, this was an eBay purchase. You don't believe me? Go on eBay. Hit sold listing. This was the buy it now for $1,300. It's on eBay. Happened by the time you watch this video, maybe a week or two ago. Very nice. Near mint condition Library of Alexandria. Don't really... God, what? Sorry, the camera's getting excited about that background. Got a little dings there, this and that, but overall, very nice library. We got one little surface issue that's... boy, that... can you even see it on camera? You're probably not even going to be able to see it. There's a manufacturing surface little... There's a diagonal little surface from the manufacturing process. I don't even know if you can see it. You probably can barely even see it on the camera. All right, I'm being overly picky. Anyways, not gradable or anything like that. I'm not going to try to get some... It'll probably grade like an 8, 8.5 range, but not really looking to do that. But anyways, I want to comment on the library situation. So obviously everybody knows, in 2021, workshops, bazaars, libraries, and of course my very next purchase, Miss Dr. Dejin. You know, the heavy hitter mainstream tier 1 reserve list cards continue to just, honestly, we're at a point of no return. There's just, the supply is annihilated. It's really not even about the price point anymore. It's more so just people trying to locate the card, and the price is more of a secondary conversation nowadays. The world has changed. This is something I've been warning and discussing on YouTube for 5 years. And of course, through the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of the market, most people are just negative and emotional, and they don't really step back and use more of a money manager, professional risk assessment type of big words, degrees, and sound professional. I'm going to use big syllables and synonyms, and I've got a lot of letters, numbers, and a Batman symbol after my name. So, these were both eBay purchases, no joke. Like I said, Library of Alexandria, sold eBay listing, paid $1,300 gross. I think around $1,200 net with my little eBay coupon, and of course, my 2% cash back. Dr. Dejin, about the same thing. You can hit Juzam Dejin. You can go on eBay. Yeah, I know. Are you guys noticing something? Yeah, eBay. So we got another, again, very nice light play condition. Few little nicks, nothing dramatic. Very beautiful card. Where's my little sleeve? Sorry, there it is. And, yeah, I'm going on eBay. Like, does that not speak volumes? The amount of this stuff for sale is declining. The amount available is declining. Is it going to reset? Is this video going to age poorly and they're going to tank? It could happen. Do I really care? Doesn't make a difference. We've talked about this through the ups and downs. The more you zoom out, the less it matters. So, I do firmly believe, and make sure you thumbs down the video at least 3 to 17 times to make sure the button works. And remember, these cards, even in today's prices, paying $1,300 gross, I paid $1,200 net. Paid around $1,000, I think, net. I don't remember, 11. You guys might beat me up on that. I can't remember the exact price. I apologize. Even paying $1,000 for these cards. Are you kidding me? They're $19.94. Are you serious right now? It's 2021. How are these cards $1,000 if a revised dual land is the same price? Well, the good ones are in mint condition. Most revised dual lands are played or damaged or still like 500 range because most are really damaged on the market. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? How are the powerhouses still this expensive? It's the same thing I was talking to other people about, unlimited power. How are unlimited Mox, pearls, and sapphires, and rubies, oh my, how are they still averaging $1,500 to $2,000 on eBay when you have revised duals going to $1,000. The market is still trying to reprice, readjust, and rebalance because things are changing so quickly. So be aware. Yes, I said it before. People made fun of me when I said Bazaar Baghdad should be $2,000. Are you kidding me? Bazaar Baghdad at $2,000 today is it's a steal. Are you kidding me? A PSA 10 Bazaar is probably what, $10,000-$15,000? A near mint raw Bazaar is probably what, $3,000 if you're lucky? And people said that $2,000 was a joke when I did the whole meme in 2017. All right, sorry, too much passion. Let's get everybody a little angry here. Here, let's get you guys a little upset. Rudy, I want to say thank you for your content on magic and finance. Not a big fan of magic, but I do like to hear about the money involved. I know, it's fascinating, isn't it? Along with Coloring Flesh and Blood, which has allowed me to make a pretty good profit on a $150 box. Well, sounds like you got in early. I was thinking of selling the Arknight shard on eBay for $500 when I originally opened the box, but I decided to hold on to it, which led to a pretty nice return. I'm excited to see what Monarch has in store. Yeah, thanks, Logan. So Logan sold me one card. I bought another one. Yes, folks, the Fabled, I did buy another Arknight shard. If you have an Arknight shard for sale, please feel free to contact me. I am still buying a little bit of sand and dust on that card. And I am still buying Arknight shards. This one's got a little print line. Well, you can barely see it. Whatever. I am still buying, and of course, corners actually look pretty nice on this one. I am still buying Fabled cards that are cold foil first edition. I don't care what anyone says. Remember, it is a bubble. Make sure you sell Creepy Rudy your Flesh and Blood cards right now before the price drops. Remember that. All right, so before we go to the graded magic card part, of course, because otherwise I get attacks and attention every time I buy an expensive card like this. Again, I am still buying these cards, depending on the condition, $1,500 to $2,000 a card for buying shards. And of course, to remind you all, I'm not showing the same card over and over. We are now up to, there's an official playset of Arknight shards. And the goal is to keep going until maybe, what do you guys think, 50? Maybe 100? So we're at 4 shards right now. Just want to share where we stand on things. Next but not least, the final. Sorry, you didn't get to see it. Hold on. There we go. We have the beautiful Miss Enchantress into the Thunderdome over here. Absolutely stunning, beautiful woman there with that beautiful long hair. Beautiful green fingernails that wrap around my head. And of course, the beautiful red rose. And she's laying inside Rudy's backyard. I'm sorry, Rudy's parents' backyard. I'm still in the basement. So, folks, we have ourselves an unlimited PSA 10. Again, I know. eBay purchase! Seriously, go on eBay. Type in Enchantress, PSA 10, press enter, hit sold listings. There's my card. Yeah. Are you noticing a trend? These are on eBay. Whenever people, so essentially you can look this up, paid a couple $100 for the card. Why? Because before we end the video today, we're going to have a little loving heart-to-heart, ladies and gentlemen, about Unlimited. Unlimited a while back ago was something that was very cheap, shall we say? Very cheap. Very cheap. Unlimited is still going through price distortion. I think that's the nicest way to say it, ladies and gentlemen. Unlimited is still trying to find its way. We don't quite have... how do I say this? We don't quite have equilibrium yet. I believe it's going to take us another 3 to 6 months till Unlimited gets an equilibrium. What I mean by that is when the bid-ask spread actually narrows. Right now, we have a very wide, gaping, giggity. That's 2 giggities in one video. You guys are getting lucky today. We have a very large gaping spread on the old bid-ask. And what that means is the buyers, which are the bids, and the sellers, which are asking a certain price, which is what they do on the spread on Wall Street between options and different derivatives. Hell, even the bond market has the bid-ask, and any form of equities and ETFs, blah, 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 except mutual funds. Those trade at NAV at the end of each day. So what's going on is, you have a lot of distortions. You have cards that, oh no, this is worth $50. Rudy paid hundreds? What a ripoff. What a moron. Well, I have been known to be a moron. Thousands of people have called me that over the years, and they still do daily. And then you have the other side of the coin, people say, oh, Rudy, that's a $10,000 card. You have the very extravagant spread. And the only way spreads narrow, giggity, is essentially the market has to go through consolidation phases, which I do believe we are going to enter and flow through a consolidation phase over the next couple months. I don't feel we still see a lot more upward movement right now. I actually believe all the easy money today in 2021 has already been made. I think the big spikes in prices is done. I think we are now getting ready to shift over to a sideways consolidation phase, which is great. I mean, that's fantastic. We need that. Flesh and Blood did that about 30 days ago. Pokemon has been retracing some, excluding evolutions, which is good. The vintage Pokemon boxes, base sets and unlimited base set 2s and gym challenges and Neos and different. You're seeing a retracement because again they overshot, which is okay. That is normal and healthy for a market. There is absolutely zero reason to be concerned. You just need to be aware of how things are shifting right now. By the way, actually the graded single card market of Pokemon has been getting clobbered. I saw some PSA 10s and things that were base set unlimiteds or base set first edition common cards and things that hit insane prices during the Logan Paul Part 1. And now, oh my God, I'm seeing 30, 40, 50, 60% retracements on some of these goofy cards that were graded. Because remember, I've told you guys millions of times, sorry, I'm on a tangent now. There was a literal tens of thousands of Pokemon cards backlogged at PSA for grading. And when that crap hits the market, the singles of PSA graded Pokemon cards are going to drop. Okay, so back to this. So as far as Unlimited goes, we have tremendous price distortion. I don't know how many people are watching this late, but if you are still watching, let me know if you want me to do a From the Vault Rudy Godbook edition, because I don't think I've ever done that Unlimited. And I've been getting people asking me to, Rudy, will you show your Unlimited binders? I don't know if I've ever done that. It's been I don't really do the From the Vault Rudy videos, except maybe once every like 6 months to a year or something. It's been, I think the last one I did was Antiquities, like in a year ago. It's a very rare video. It's more of a sit down and look at cool cards. But anyways, because of that, Unlimited cards themselves, especially their white border, they were the nasty stepchild that nobody liked. The stepsister was always stuck in the window or under the couch or in the washing machine. And, now with Revised appreciating so quick, there are some cards that are literally equilibrium price between Revised and Unlimited, which should not happen. Which means either Revised is overpriced or Unlimited is underpriced, or they both need to adjust away from each other by 50-50. And I do believe that's going to happen. That's exactly what we see happening in Pokemon. We're seeing adjustments in Flesh and Blood where the prices aren't going up anymore. And I believe Magic is next on certain Revised cards, Unlimited, even some of these. The only differences on these type of cards is the supply is nowhere near Revised. On top of that, these were expensive from the beginning. You're not going to find anyone that says, oh yeah, all right, cool. All my Revised, bayous and tropical islands have 3x'd in price. Dude, I done loads of those Revised. There's too many out there. Okay, you hear that kind of conversation all the time. But how many times are you seeing people saying, oh God, I got like 30 Library of Alexandrias. Library of Alexandrias are like 2,000-3,000 a piece. I need to unload some libraries. That doesn't happen. That is the different psychological perspective when you deal with high-end tier 1 reserve list versus dealing with a lot of low weird things. And that is something that is one of the biggest differences. I believe Unlimited remains undervalued in relation to Revised. I do not believe it's undervalued in relation to Alpha Beta, because those are still 3-4x higher than Unlimited. So the proportions are accurate, but Revised and Unlimited are battling each other right now. So that's about it today, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest thing I just wanted to discuss with everyone is, I believe there's, how do I say this? The average Timmy is going to fall for the Timmy trap and go after the $5, $10 reserve list cards, any cheap opportunity. Similar to the penny stock fallacy. People like the concept of buying, actually we'll have a longer video. I'll do a regular bookcase video on this. People like the concept of lower price per unit because it feels better, and that's something that's a very dangerous thing, because I don't look at things like that. You need to look at percentage movements. That's the key to all this stuff, is percentage movements, not raw dollar. If $1,000 card, like libraries, when I bought most of my libraries at $600, when I bought my block of 50 of them, I knew library was a couple $1,000 card. This was 2017, Rudy. So percentage-wise, I knew the probability of that $600 card going to $3,000 and going 3, 4, 5x was a very high probability within a 5-year timetable. I also knew that entering at $600 a card had a very, very low to nil. You can never say zero or the G word guaranteed. I knew it had a very low probability of any actual financial loss or any form of dropping from that $600 price point in 2016, 2017. It's very interesting. So because of that, I made decisions to go after stuff like this, versus buying out tons of reserve list cards at $2 a piece. And you know what? Maybe the $2 reserve list card is up to $10 today. Maybe it did 5x. But I still don't like that concept. The transaction cost, the selling individual cards for $5. I mean, it's a different formula, a different target audience, and you're dealing with a different clientele. These are usually the high roller diamond hands. Dealing with the $1 bulk reserve list Fallen Empire type cards or Homelands and Narwhales and Didgeridoo. Oh God, I love saying that word. Hold on, one more time. Sorry, folks. Didgeridoo! How does that not make you happy on the inside? That gets me third of the way there. Anyways, all right, I guess we're done. Lindsay likes that. It's less work for her because I'm third of the way there. Didgeridoo!